Hi there, everyone, and welcome to another edition of My Way Days. This is the My Two Cents edition episode, involving all the teams which I follow, be it the Atlanta Falcons, Arsenal, the Hawks in basketball. I haven't spoken about them yet, so I will get to them at some point, even though they're kind of having an average season. Don't really want to get into it too much, but with the Falcons not playing, this episode is obviously going to be about Arsenal and their game yesterday, and what a game it was. Before I get into it, you are watching me as well on YouTube, and also listening to me on my podcast as well, Away Days. So yeah, do keep in touch with both of those. So I hope you enjoy them. Yeah, what a game yesterday. Very professional and dominant display from Arsenal against Liverpool yesterday. It was by a victory by 3 goals to 1 in a game which I said was a must win. Um, you know, we've played Liverpool twice and we've not won. And this was definitely a must win, and especially in regards to closing the gap on them and knowing that after winning this game, Man City would have 2 games in hand, and as well as the fact that Aston Villa won as well. Um, so it was definitely a must win game, and the boys definitely delivered, which I think was brilliant. So up the Gunners. Um, like I said, very professional, very dominant in the first half. Again, what can we say? The first 20 minutes. I mean, they was picking it about, which is great, which is good. We got to go early as well, which is good. Just to calm nerves a bit. It's just that frustration which comes with every single game. Where we press and we press and we press. We had chances and amazing. Just before the goal, the equaliser, it actually had the stat up that Arsenal had 8 attempts on goal, 4 on target. Liverpool had none, and yet they still managed to go in at half time at one apiece. And I thought to myself, I don't know about the rest of you, my fellow Arsenal fans, but I actually started thinking to myself, oh gosh, here we go. They're going to be buoyed in the second half. They're equalised. They're going to come out all guns roaring. But that wasn't really the case. They were rattled. In the first half, Martinelli was really gaping down that left hand side. He's giving Trent all sorts of problems. He had a good game. Saka had a good game as well. Um, but I had to give kudos to the midfield. Declan Rice and Jorginho, especially Jorginho, absolutely masterclass, brilliant man of the match display, very much well deserved. Between the both of them, they were very solid, and it was good to see, especially when Jorginho hasn't played as much as he'd probably like to. But he's come in. He came into the game. I think that was his first start since I think sometime back in November. And he played well. You can't really say anything much more about that. Again, our defense. Defense looking solid again. Obviously, the goal was very unfortunate. It is one of those things. It could have been cleared, but it was too far ahead. It's one of those, like I said, it's one of those things. Liverpool went in 1-1 without a shot on target. So it was good to see the team come out in the second half and just continue where they left off and press to go and get the goals. Most people would say, non-Arsenal fans will probably come out and say, oh well, you got it by a bit of luck, but sometimes you need luck to win in this league. Let's face it, every single team that has won the league in the Premiership season has had luck. Every single one of them. And it doesn't matter whether it's Arsenal or Manchester United or Man City or even going back to Blackburn. Every single team who's won the league has had that bit of luck. So when I hear fans from other teams going about Arsenal, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, well, your team goes through it as well. But I want to get to that, and I'm going to get to that point at some point, because there's something which I read about in regards to Jamie Carragher and Gary Neville, about Arsenal's antics after the game. Um, going back to the performances. You know, again, they it was a good team. It was a very very good team performance. Very happy that the boys got the 3 points, and um, yeah, what more can I say in that regard? The win puts us up to second, where we are 2 points behind Liverpool now. Play the same amount of games, but like I said before, there's a certain team which is in third place and they've got 2 games in hand and they are playing tonight. So hopefully Brentford can do all of us a favour and beat Man City tonight, or even hold them to a draw. So, it might be wishful thinking, but, we have to hope, because if we can draw at these teams, then Man City can as well. They're not invincible. Couple of things in the game as well. I mean, Trossard's goal was a good one. I mean, okay, yeah, Alisson, he should have done better with the third goal, but I like the fact that Trossard had that drive to go forward and go and get that third goal just to kill the game off. Really, really good work ethic from him. Martinelli again, he's been a bit of a role as well. He scored 2 goals against Crystal Palace. I buy both of them in time added on against a Palace team which is kind of in disarray and all over the place right now. And it's good to see Saka scoring as well. Three goal scorers who, it was good to see them on the score sheet. And again with Jorginho, it's good to see him come in and step up and fill in the boots for players who are currently injured or away. Again, Kai Havertz again, he puts himself about. I think that the jury's still out on him. Most people would say, he's not worth it. Other people would say, he's there, but I think the jury's kind of still out with him in regards to where he fits in with the team. Again, going to the defense again. Odegaard again. Odegaard, I think he's starting to find his feet again, like he did last season. I think he's starting to show a bit of glimpses, so there's a bit more promise in that one. The defense again, like I said, they again, they've been solid. They didn't put a foot wrong apart from the mistake in the goal, but they were solid. Yesterday they kept Liverpool very contained. They're very, very quiet. The one person in the team who I would like to give quite a bit, give some credit to as well. I don't want to go unnoticed is David Raya. I have to say, with every passing game that's gone by in recent games, he's actually shown a bit more promise. He's shown a lot more commanding in being more commanding in the box. I think he's starting to settle in. I mean, I say that now, and he could easily just make a mistake in the next game, but he's showing a lot of promise. I mean, there was one point where his distribution for throwing the ball out to Martinelli was very, very good awareness from him. So I think he's really starting to find his feet, and I think he's starting to get a bit more comfortable in the team, which is nice to see. Because you need a goalkeeper you need a really steady goalkeeper in there as well. In that regard, obviously, I left. Christmas and the festive season was poor, but we've come out in the new year. We've played 3 games, and we've won the last 3 games in the league. Our next game is on Sunday, London Derby at the London Stadium against West Ham, which will be another toughie. Who they themselves, they're going to want a big reaction as well because they lost yesterday to Manchester United 3-0. So they're going to want a reaction in their game. They're going to come back home and they're going to give us a game. But I feel that we are more than capable of going there and getting a win. So we'll see how that one goes. We want to keep the momentum going. Coming into the next few weeks, February is normally a very, very big key month in the league because you then start realising where everyone's going to kind of be whereabouts. Especially now when you look at the league now, in reality now, the Premiership title is really down to, you could say, you may as well just say it's down to 5 teams right now, between Liverpool, Arsenal, Man City, Tottenham and Aston Villa. So between them 5 right now, they're the best 5 teams in the league. There's no denying that. But we're more than capable. So we'll see how it goes. Just going back to the whole thing in regards to Jamie Carragher and Gary Neville. After the game, they were saying that Arsenal was showing immaturity by celebrating. Jamie Carragher just said, "Yeah, you won the game. Go down. Go. Yeah, you won a game. Good. go down a tunnel. And I'm thinking it's a bit hypocritical of you, Jamie, because if I recall last season, I'm pretty sure when Liverpool beat Manchester United at Old Trafford, what was it, 7-0, 8-0? You was there, okay, you're not playing, but was you not taking selfies of you and Gary Neville with Gary Neville with a pissed off look on his face? And there you are taking selfies, doing what you're doing. The players, the players the players doing what they're doing, and what I mean, you might say, they might say because that's their biggest rivals, but Liverpool have been a rival of ours as well for the past how many years? Not, it's a friendly rivalry. It's been a friendly rivalry between the both of them. It's been a competitive rivalry as well over the years, and it's competitive again. So let's be consistent. If you're gonna go on about Arsenal's over celebrating, let's go on about Liverpool's. Let's go on about Man United's. Let's go on about Chelsea's. Let's go on about Tottenham. But as we all know, there seems to be some sort of hidden agenda with Arsenal. So make it that what you will. But if you're gonna go on about Arsenal, go on about your own team as well. When they win, how they win. That's all I can say about that. So but yeah, guys. This is only going to be a short one. It's literally a quick one on Arsenal's victory yesterday. Very well done to them. Jurgen Klopp came out and said that it was well deserved that we won. Speaking of Jurgen Klopp as well, I mean, how many times, Jamie, have you seen Jurgen Klopp go on the field and every time Liverpool win, he goes down to the Anfield and he does the fist and the crowd go yeah yeah yeah. And come on, let's not be hypocritical here. But he said it was a much deserved victory for us. We deserved it, and I do agree as well. Um, so my fellow Arsenal fans, I think we'll be happy with that one. But remember, let's not gloat too much because certain people might start saying that we're over celebrating. So who knows? I don't give a damn. So, but yeah, this Sunday coming up, on the 11th of February, we play West Ham at the London Stadium. I believe it's a 2 o'clock kickoff. It's actually the day after my birthday, so Arsenal, over to you. Give me a late birthday present. Make me happy over that weekend. So that'll be a good birthday present to see my team win and get us 3 points, and let's continue that momentum. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. But good job of the team, from front, from the goalie right up to be up front. Let's keep it going, and let's get the others. Let's get all the players who are missing as well. Let's get them back in the team, and let's just keep riding it out. Keep riding. But guys, yep, that's me. That's me for my two cents, Arsenal FC. And I will see you on the next one. Take care.